Next game against two very formidable players. It's going to be Klaas on the left-hand side with the puke green. Spawning as Germany this time, and Lloyd as Germany yet again in the red. Going to be moving up to the middle here. Not sure if this is a really good idea considering how much time he wastes. Two buildings already ahead for Klaas in that regard. But we're going to be seeing the move up by Aaron either way. He's going to be trying to get the middle ore as early as possible. And he's going to be able to secure his back position fairly easily, unless Klaas decides to do something crazy and move his MCV across the map into the behind of Aaron. I'd love to see that, but a bit of a risky move there. For both players, actually. Could win the game, could lose the game for either player, if that were to happen. But we do see more scouts coming out, a little bit of lag, but hopefully that stabilizes, which it does. And nothing much else going on right now. We do see a pretty far ore refinery by Klaas, interestingly enough. I'm not sure if that was the best idea, considering how far it is now. But he's going to be moving out to the middle as well, so this is actually going to be less of a advantageous position, as I recently perceived. But he's actually not going to move to the middle, so that is okay, I suppose. But they're both going to be going for the ore factory now. Actually, Klaas is going to be going for the early refinery. I'm not sure if that's a great decision, considering Aaron Lloyd's formidable light tank block. But that is going to be two refineries that he's not going to be able to block at the same time. But if he tries to get some rocket soldiers early and try to amend that mistake that he made earlier, he's not going to be able to really block it in due time. So yes, there are going to be some rocket soldiers out now, as well as some rifle infantry to bolster the effect, just in case there's any rushes going on. So yeah, not much else going on right now. We do see the second refinery. I think Klaas is trying to fix his mistake. He's probably just going to try and sell this refinery, but I wouldn't do that just yet, considering the right tank's going to be coming out pretty soon. And here comes the first push, funnily enough. Gonna try and get some crushes here. One crush is good, but is that going to be cost effective? I don't think so. Yep, only one crush. That was actually a pretty big deal. Klaas now knows that he did move to the middle, so this is actually going to be very bad. The ore truck not going to be able to get too much done here if these rocket soldiers stay alive. 3 rocket soldiers remain, but Aaron's going to have to be really careful. Probably going to get another defense out, but he's actually out of money. He lost all of his infantry as well as that light tank. Not going to be able to do too much here, considering Klaas is pretty much double the economy with 2 ore trucks instead of 1. But the second refinery finally comes out. He's going to be able to get that economy back online, despite the fact that there is a contested ore patch in the middle right now. But we do see the rifle infantry's coming out now. And I think Aaron's going to eventually run out of ore at the place where he is safe. It's really good spread out by Klaas. And we got 3 more trucks now for Klaas, as well as Aaron Lloyd. Is this going to go down? Yes, it does. That is a big deal in the early game. And we got something in production. Construction yard of Klaas. Is he building a radar dome? Yes, he is. Right. So we're going to get that really large amount of vision. Although that is a pretty dangerous position to put the radar dome in, considering how important that structure is for Germany. Or allies in general, I should say. But I think it was a good trade. I think in terms of combat, Klaas does have the advantage yet again. He does have $2,700 in kills compared to the $2,200 of Aaron Lloyd. As well as that ore truck. That ore truck does a lot more damage than you may think. And we do have the line of rifle infantries again. And possibly summon infantry or flag trucks. Nope. I forgot. Klaas is Germany, so he's going to have some artillery instead, but we do have the helipad out for Aaron, so that might actually be a death sentence for these artillery if he is not fast enough. 3 infantry just got picked off in one shot right there. Really good by Klaas. He's got a pretty good position for his MCV, able to reach 3 different ore patches, or at least 2. Considering he's already mined this one out. I'm not sure why he has so many ore trucks in this position, but they're probably going to go AFK pretty soon. But no, it's actually pretty bad. There's no rocket soldiers for this light tank here. So it's actually, light tank could have a field day here if he actually knows what he's doing. Could be able to run over a lot of these rifles here. But the rocket soldiers are out now, so it's not going to be too much of an issue. AA gun out as well, but the artillery for Aaron Lloyd is also out. 2 helipads out for Klaas, so he's going to be able to double the servicing for those helipads, the helicopters, I suppose. They run out of ammo, so it's going to be able to decrease the speed at which he produces these helicopters. Alright, so we're going to have Chinook coming out first. The vision is really important. Looks like he's going to have preference for the vision now, considering the AA gun has so much range. Looks like he's lined as a field day right now, taking out a lot of these rifle infantry. The rocket infantry need to be really careful. They might get picked off by these rocket soldiers, these artillery, pretty easily. No AA guns out for Aaron right now, so Klaas could go for a mine right now. Is he going for a mine? Yes, he is. If he scouts this, he's going to manage to take out any possible artillery coming out for Aaron. Another shipyard out for Klaas. He's going to be able to take over the sea, which is actually a big issue considering Aaron Lloyd has built so close to the shore here. And in addition to the artillery that's bombarding his war factory, I don't think he's in a very good position. But we'll see whether or not anything comes to fruition for Aaron. He might be able to get back into this once he recreates his ore factory in a good position. And see if he gets the benefit of doubt here. But so far, not really much is going in favor of him. Another ore truck almost getting taken out there. As well as another artillery ready to get taken out soon enough. A gun not in range of that transport helicopter, so he's still going to be able to get plenty of information of the artillery status of our red player, Aaron Lloyd. Looks like that mine is going to get taken out pretty decisively. Some power getting taken out, almost. And again, the war factory is being contested here. Not going to last very long against the artillery with 2 ranks so far.